You know you have a monkey on your back? Or, I mean, a chicken?
I don't know how I got this way today.
Well, they're very friendly.
Why is Crazy Feathers doing that? Hey. Hi, this is Andrea, happy wife. Baker is the happy wife. We, Saturday morning, we just got done mowing. We're going to do a little bit of tilling where they poop every night, just to mix it all in. I gave them some fresh grass, especially over in the babies and mamas area. They are doing all very well this morning. Everybody is digging and looking happy and eating. So we've let the mamas out a couple times on their own, and they are feisty little girls. But they are adorable little chicks. Everybody's getting so many feathers. They're all sleeping out from their moms at night.
That one right there was born on the farm. That one too. And the other brown one over there.
Yeah. They love jumping on their moms' backs.
You lay an egg yet? Feeling warm? I see you panting. This is one of our amber lynx. No name. Just chicken. Okay, so we tilled up where the bedding is, especially where they poop. They sit on these roosts at night. Poop right down here. And normally to make compost you have something that's green, which is your carbon, and then you have something that's brown, which is the poop, the nitrogen. And that comes together in a compost. It keeps the smell down and it turns into dirt. Thank you, Honker. Yeah, if you're in Southwest Ohio and you want to add to your flock or start a flock, here are some really good candidates. They will be laying in about 2 months. Very, very friendly birds. And catchable.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah, if you're in Southwest Ohio and you want to add to your flock or start a flock, here are some really good candidates. They will be laying in about 2 months. Very, very friendly birds. And catchable.
Yes. Yes, you are.
A lot of people don't know this, but we have roosters that crow all the time. A lot of people don't know this, but a chicken only has one orifice back there. So that's the way they poop and pee and lay an egg and have sex.
Yay!
All out of one hole. So when they talk about the chicken is the animal that poops breakfast, it sort of does. Now some of you will stop eating eggs after knowing that, won't you? Oh, it's not that bad. They actually prolapse a membrane from the oviduct, which is where the egg comes from. So it doesn't touch the poop chute. Although sometimes a little poop does get on it. Girls are having a wonderful time dust bathing.
I'm just
Fresh grass. Ooh. Woke everybody up, huh? Time to eat again. Okay, so we are going to trim this tree. One of 4 A lot of branches. We need to get about half of that gone because the sun needs to be able to come through the trees to ripen all the apples. When they're too crowded, then it just gets disease. The apples don't grow very big. Most of them fall off. So here we go.
This is a good reason to have chickens right here. We will do nothing to that pile. In about 1 to 2 days, they will have flattened that out into a circle, looking for bugs and everything else that they can get out of that. So we don't have to flatten any mulch. We didn't do it with the other apple tree, and we won't have to do it with this one either. They're great little workers. So this is the apple tree. All done. Last bag. We're going to put our hands up because we're exhausted.
I'm not here selling the product, but if you're curious what we're using, it's the Cub Cadet CS3310 chipper shredder with 11.5 horse Briggs & Stratton engine. And I would endorse it. I would say this is a decent product. I think it was Toro? Troy built had one just like it for $100 more. But it's a good machine. We've used it 3 or 4 times now.
And we can pull it with the tractor.
Yes, this particular model comes with the tow bar. So you put it on the end of your tractor and pull it around the yard.
Makes it easy. We like easy. Okay, so I believe I've got the garden now complete. Only I say that because there's really no more room left in the inn. So I have onions,
What are these?
and then the potatoes, which are all doing really well. Marigold that my husband likes, or sunflower that he said I'll just leave it there. Then I've got sweet potatoes.
Come down here and get a good shot of these.
Oh,
These are nice looking.
which
sweet
are looking
potatoes.
good. And then I've got some cucumbers around this big fencing thing that we made, along with a backside because I had a lot of cucumbers. And then I have zucchinis, and I ended up with one little acorn squash. And then at the end of this cucumber, I have Brussels sprouts, which we found we really love, edamame,
Just soybeans.
and then I have black-eyed peas here, and I have some butternut squash, some more sunflowers, okra, which we also found we love as well. Didn't like it until we grew it ourselves. The next row I have designated watermelon. So we'll see how well that works. Never tried watermelon before, but never know what can happen good.
And just so you know, we cut our grass, we collect it, and we put it on here. It will dry and thatch, and it will be a weed barrier. It works very well.
Then we have peppers and tomatillas growing in this aisle. And then peppers, and then some jack-o'-lantern and sugar pumpkin. And then we start tomatoes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of tomatoes, plus there's a couple sprinkled in other spots. So all in all, this is our garden. And yes, it is quite large.
Hey, Janet. I'll check out the raspberries.
Yeah. Oh, the raspberries are getting good. They're getting closer.
Getting red.
So I'd say another maybe 2 weeks at most, and we will have raspberries. That will be great.
Oh, good morning, Doodle. Come here, buddy. Come here, big boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You ready to start your day? Take care of all these girls.
You got 3 girls behind you. What about us?
You guys are all interested in a ride. Good morning. Good morning. You ready to start your day?
Come on, little right flyer. You're a good girl. You're so pretty.
Blue layer, all the boys like you.
Yeah, and you got the pretty yellow apron. Yeah. Oh my, nervous Nelly.
What you doing?
Well, over a year or so, we've had problems with violators. The latest is those little cute white birds that you were just highlighting.
Like this one right here?
Yes, that cute little thing.
You would never do anything to hurt a fly, would you?
So they come into the nest boxes and empty out all the straw. And then there's not enough straw for the little layers to come in and lay their eggs on. And then when they do lay, it lays on the wood, and since they usually drop it, it breaks. So I'm putting in a little carpet padding on the bottom. So even if these little violators do come along and take out all my straw, it will land on this carpet and it will be padded and hopefully not break my eggs. And then we'll put the straw back on top of it.
Over here and look at what you're doing.
Oh.
Thank you, Honker. This is JJ. JJ needs a home. Somebody said they were gonna come and get him, and we haven't heard from him. So if nobody gets JJ, JJ's gonna wind up in the freezer. What you working on?
That's what it used to look like. That color.
Okay.
Now, I didn't like that awful brown rust color. And I painted it red and blue, and then now I'm painting all the stars white. I'm going to put it in my herb garden against the back wall.
Oh, on the fence?
On the fence? Yes.
Very nice.
Hi. Well, we're going to call it early on Sunday. We had the tree that we took down yesterday, and we mowed and picked up grass to put on the garden. And so that pretty much wore us out. So we did a few little projects today, including I painted that star, and he worked on a sign for the Happy White Bakers. I have a chicken that is not behaving herself, so let's see if I can get her to fly off, I guess. So we are going to call it a day, and make sure that you subscribe, and we'll see you next week. We're tired.